Hello everybody! Today, I don't know why I always do this with my hands. Today we are gonna make shakshuka, or the Italian version, eggs in purgatory. This is one of my favorite breakfast dishes, but honestly, I usually have some leftovers, so you can also have it for lunch or dinner, or it doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna show you how I make my version. It's probably not traditional, but that's the fun of cooking. So I was actually inspired to make this because my friend Spencer is traveling right now, and he made an Instagram post of a big bowl of shakshuka. It is so good, it's super easy to make, packed with tons of flavor, and I suck at cutting onions, so here we are. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't take long. I'm gonna make like a stovetop version today because when you make it, you're supposed to cook all the vegetables down in a cast iron pan and then put the cast iron pan in the oven. I only have a massive pan, and I'm finding myself when I do these videos, there's so much food left over. And I'm just a lonely lady here and I can't eat it all. So I'm gonna make a stovetop version today of just like 1 or 2 portions, so it's just enough. So I've chopped up half an onion. I'm gonna just put so many vegetables in this because it's nice to fill up on veggies. And a couple of peppers. I'm just using bell peppers because they're delicious. Green, red, yellow, blue, whatever color you like. So I've got, all my peppers and onions in the bowl. I'm already feeling like I'm making way too much. Whatever. And then I'm gonna do a tomato because I love cooked tomatoes. So good. And that's it. Yeah, that's definitely way too much. It might take a little bit out before I throw it in the pan. So onion, peppers, tomato. I'm gonna put it in a hot pan with olive oil, salt and pepper, and get these veggies cooking. Got the veggies in the pan with some salt and pepper. So now that the veggies are a little cooked down, I'm going to add the tomatoes. So you just get canned tomatoes. I don't know what this is. Herbs and spices. Honestly, whatever you pick. I like ones that already have flavor added to them. So I'm just gonna add a couple scoops, because that is the whole point of this dish, is eggs essentially poached in a tomato sauce. Okay. That looks like enough. And then I'm gonna add in all the spices. So I have some chili flakes. I like mine a little spicy. I feel like this is a super important part. Cumin, or however you like to pronounce it. I like some cayenne in mine. Onion powder for fun, because there's already onions in it. Some paprika. And I've got a weird one next, but I'm obsessed with this seasoning, and I know it's for seafood, but Old Bay seasoning. It's salty AF, but I don't know, the flavor that it gives is just so good. So I'm gonna throw some of that in there, and then just some garlic. I'm going to give that a little stir. And then let that cook down, let those spices cook down for a few minutes. And then we have a couple more additions, and then it's egg time. All right, so I think the veggies are cooked down enough. I forgot to mention you can put meat in here if you want to, like if you want to cut up some sausage or whatever, feel free to add it in. Lately, I feel like I like everything vegetarian, not sure why. Also, you can add potatoes or sweet potatoes. So I had some air fryer sweet potatoes last night. They have goat cheese on them, but I feel like that will be good in there. So I think I'm just gonna add these in. We're gonna be adding a little bit of cheese in here anyways for some creaminess, and because who am I? A slut for cheese. We all know this. Whatever, we'll just do all of them. And then it looks like we might have a little bit of room in here for the eggs. Oh. So we'll get to that after. I'm also gonna toast up some, I have sourdough baguette. So I just threw a little olive oil on there, some salt and pepper. I'm just gonna throw it in the broil for like, I don't know, however long it takes for them to get nice and toasty, and use that as a vessel. All right, so I think we're at a point where we can finally add the eggs. Add 2 eggs. Actually, I'm gonna make a little pocket. 2 eggs into 2 little pockets of goodness in this pan. And then I'm going to throw the lid on. And so this is where you would usually put it into the oven to bake, but this can't go in the oven. So I'm just gonna pop a lid on it and let the eggs poach. I've shut the oven off. Look how delicious that looks. I don't like to let it poach for too long because I want my eggs to still be runny. You can poach them for however long you like. There's no judgment on how you like your eggs. So I'm just gonna scoop it out and stick it in the bowl. If I can do this without making a complete mess. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some cheese, because who would I be if I didn't, you know? All right, I have what I had on my yams last night, or sweet potatoes, a little bit of goat cheese. And then I actually also have some ricotta. This is my favorite thing ever. I'm just gonna put a few little dollops of that in there as well, because it just adds, you know, more creaminess, another level of flavor. And then I will show you the finished product, you guys. That's it. Shakshuka, or eggs in purgatory, whatever you'd like to call it. Some toasty baguette. And then I just like to, I don't know, mix it up, scoop it on. Oh yeah, the egg's still runny. And then you get all those veggies and spices and cheese. How good does that bite look? It's gonna be so hot, and I'm probably gonna burn my face off, but worth it. This is such a good dish. I made mine quite spicy. I like it that way. You can change the spice on it. You can change the cheese on it. You can add meat to it if you want. There's so many things that you can do with this dish. But I like the way I make it. And if you try it, and if you like the way I make it, leave me a comment. Let me know. I would love to know. Anyways, cheers you guys. Happy Thursday, and enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.